It's time to sit back, relax, and listen to Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life. Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life will inspire, motivate, and empower you. Live your best life now. Listen, learn, think, and decide. Change your attitude, change your life. And now, here's your host, Joan Herman.
Welcome to Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life. I'm Joan Herman. Thanks for tuning in. Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life brings you interviews with some of the most inspirational and influential people in the world. It's our goal to educate and empower you so you can live your best life now. Thank you for taking time for yourself, and thank you for letting us be a part of your life. We have another great show for you today. Astronaut Buzz Aldrin has lived an event-filled life. Even today, a half a century after walking on the moon, he strives to live every day to its fullest. According to Buzz, always keep some exciting new adventure on your bucket list. He joins us today to talk about the principles that have guided him throughout his life and the lessons he's learned along the way. Buzz is best known for his Apollo 11 moonwalk and continues to be an advocate of space science and exploration. He's an author whose new book is No Dream is Too High, Life Lessons from a Man Who Walked on the Moon. Welcome, Buzz. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's a joy to be with you.
Well, Buzz, your life has been an example that no dream is too high, and you've inspired all of us to dream big. You've accomplished so many amazing things. Did you always subscribe to the anything is possible philosophy?
I don't think so. In the past, I was, kind of living event to event, and I know that in the past, at times, I've allowed my attitude to get irritated with how things are going, with people out there that don't seem to understand, maybe just a little setback. And unfortunately, my reaction sometimes has been to withdraw. That doesn't get me anywhere, really. It just sort of aggregates and makes things worse. And when I'm up and on top of life, I feel it's not going to change. I want to always be this way. But unfortunately, I also know that when my attitude is not where I'd like it to be, that is in a discouragement mode, that I can feed that discouragement. And it feels like, this is never going to end. It's just a reversion of maybe a rejection of direction I've been going, and I sort of give up a little bit. And that seems like that's never going to get better, never going to get better.
You just spoke about there being times in your life when you were agitated or disappointed. And one of the things that I found fascinating to learn is that you wrote that in the beginning, it was difficult for you to be the second man on the moon, believing that only number one had meaning. And I think so many of us live our life this way. And I mean, I'm looking at what you accomplished. You were on the moon, and yet you weren't quite fulfilled with that at first. When were you able to finally see the significance of your role? And what does this teach all of us who feel that we're less than if we're not number one?
Well, I'm afraid I'm the victim of my own making. I accept whatever comes along in my life. It just seems to me occasionally that when I arrive somewhere or someone notes that I'm there in the audience or refers to me or introduces me, I will be known the rest of my life as the second man on the moon. That's the way things are phrased, and it isn't going to change. It's just the labeling of something, but always being referred to as the eighth man on the moon. No, we don't do that. It's always just the second man on the moon. And, we were both there. We were a team, and we worked very closely in everything we were doing. What I'm saying is that clearly the effort of men, women, humans reaching the moon is far more important than putting a label on who was first and who was second. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that because of the labeling and because of the symbolism and because of the ranking position, that Neil will always be recognized as the first person to go down the ladder. It's a symbolic position. It's indicative of a ranking of a team member, but always to be introduced as the second man, just gets a little bit reminding me of how labeling is so much in our way of recognizing things. It's frustrating because, I think I will never make anything like that clear. People will always use what is familiar, what is referred to.
Well, and I think the message is that it's important to understand the journey of being part of something and to remove that labeling. And you said that very eloquently. And I think that's something that we can do for ourselves. So, Buzz, you say most people use this expression, the sky's the limit. But you say it's so much more. I mean, after all, your footprints are on the moon. So what do you say to naysayers that try to shatter someone's dream? What do you say to those people to push those naysayers aside and not allow what they say to shatter dreams?
Naysayers are deniers, and there's, in a degree, an absurdity, a desire to feel important that's motivated by an ego that's trying to establish that person as having more information than the accepted situation. It's usually not the person who says that who is the authority on determining whether something took place or not. And it just seems that we as a society seem to want to go along with the individual not in the know.
Buzz, from everything that you've experienced, what would you say is one of the most important things that you've learned?
I guess it would, at this point in life, it would be not to allow myself to be limited because something that I'm thinking of is new and different. It's easy to go along with custom, to go along with the way things have been done in the past. It's exceptional to point out improvements with that evidence that does indicate that whatever that idea is ought to be given appropriate recognition.
So what advice then do you offer to our youth who are just getting started in life?
I would be open to events that happen, be curious, investigate, and revel or admire the variety of life and its experiences. Go through life with your arms outstretched, investigating everything that you may encounter, accepting things that you can't change, looking for the things that appeal to you, that want to be worthy of your further attention and consideration for things that are very meaningful, and then pursue those opportunities. There's nothing worse than to have missed a great opportunity by rejecting it prematurely.
The book is No Dream is Too High, Life Lessons from a Man Who Walked on the Moon. If you'd like to get more information about the book or Buzz Aldrin, you can visit his website, buzzaldrin.com. Buzz, in our final moments, at age 85, you do more than most people a fraction of your age. What is your secret to keeping an active lifestyle?
It's an active mind, and I guess it's entertaining, occasionally overscheduling things. And then it's a challenge to see if you can maybe live up to those things. Challenge yourself maybe to be inquisitive. I may satisfy myself on a particular design of a spacecraft, a conceptual design, but I have to be open all the time to what's the purpose, and is it carrying out the purpose that you really have in mind? And because I wouldn't be there if I wasn't open-minded to looking at things other than just the norm, the expected, the conventional.
Buzz, thank you so much for being here with us today. It is truly an honor for me to have you on the show. And thank you for providing this wonderful reminder that the sky is not the limit and that we should dream big and dream high.
Well said. Thank you very much, Joan. It's been nice chatting with you.
We'll be right back. Hi, this is Joan Herman, host of Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life. Did you know that Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life has a free monthly digital magazine that can be read online or emailed to your inbox? Every month, nationally recognized leaders in their field provide information to educate, inspire, and motivate you. We believe in a holistic approach to life, incorporating mind, body, and spirit. Check out a copy of Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life 24/7. Visit cyacyl.com and be sure to tell your friends. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you found the show informative. At Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life, we believe that knowledge is power. Take what you've learned, apply it, and live your best life now. Remember that the information provided are the opinions of our guests and should never replace the advice of a professional who knows your personal situation. If you'd like more information, visit our website, cyacyl.com. That stands for Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life. While on the site, listen to past shows on demand, read the digital magazine, and be sure to follow the show on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, this is Joan Herman. Thanks for tuning in.